He approaches you and he's asked if you happen to be coming from Gilcrest or anywhere to the south.
I'm listening to this conversation from a corner of the tavern.
Okay. Keegan looks over at you and says, who's asking?
Oh, well, my name is Korag. And yours?
Keegan.
Good. I'm from Gilcrest, and I haven't been home in 4 years now. So any news you have about Gilcrest would be nice.
Have I gotten my drink yet?
She's just coming back with your drink now.
Okay, I hold up my finger as she's coming over.
Mm-hmm.
She gives me the drink, I take the drink and take a big swig. Slam it down on the desk, and I say, well, it's overrun with cultists now, so...
Brilliant opening line.
Oh.
Okay, that's concerning.
I'm sure it is. He holds his head. Look, I've had a long day. So, can you tell me what you want from me?
I just information.
Okay, tell you what. Gilcrest is sort of a hub for a cult at the moment. And it's the reason why people are disappearing.
People are disappearing?
People are disappearing on the way towards Gilcrest because they get recruited by the cult.
I suppose it's a good thing you told me that before I went to Gilcrest, then. Suppose that is it's very good I talked to you.
Well, do you like demons?
Not particularly.
Well, then you probably wouldn't have been recruited, would you?
Fair point.
Yeah, that's blue meat. No, it's a fucking popsicle, dude.
No, it's not.
Blue meat.
Rock
What is
candy.
it? Rock candy? Yeah.
Yeah, rock candy.
Yeah.
Disney.
Basically
rock candy.
popsicle.
Okay. I understand. I see. Yeah. Our rock candy.
No,
Is,
he's eating an alien out of Star Wars.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Oh,
yeah,
my
somehow
market
Casey's
cheated.
got to hold that
I'm
sweet
eating one
blue
of
meat.
Zephyr's fingers.
well, he deserves it. So.
Hey! I'm a good guy.
Are you biting it and chewing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you do with rock
Fucking
candy.
animal.
Yeah, that's kind of the point
Oh,
of
it's
it.
candy.
No,
sorry.
it's
Yeah,
like a
I-
lollipop.
I've never seen it
Oh.
on a stick though.
You
Yeah,
eat
that's-
rock candy like a lollipop?
Well, yeah, it melts. It melts in your mouth.
It's just
Rock.
sugar. It's not hard. Not
yeah,
that hard.
it's just sugar.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it is on a
It's like-
stick. I see what it is now.
Mhm.
Now that
Mhm.
I had a completely different
It's
image
like
of
eating
what.
cotton candy.
Were
No,
you
if
thinking
if
of like
thinking
Pop Rocks?
if you're thinking
Yeah.
of like UK rock candy, that's more like a stick, like a thick stick of peppermint.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's
Oh,
what I was
okay.
thinking of.
Yeah, the rock
Yeah.
that you get like at the seaside in the UK is like
Yeah.
just a thick peppermint stick, kind of, with no. Yeah, this is like crystallized sugar flavor.
Okay, cool.
It's
Pure
100%
sugar.
diabetes on a stick.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which considering I'm diabetic, I shouldn't really eat, but it's.
Oh my
Well,
case.
But it's good.
I'm listening to the conversation between Keegan and Korag, and you just hear a very conspicuous click as Silas cocks the heavy pistol that he has on the table.
Like on,
But
on,
I would
on
still
the
have my
tissue?
weapons, wouldn't I,
Something,
Casey?
Yeah, you would have them.
Okay, yeah, then
Not
you
as
would
good
all
as to
see.
draw them in a tavern usually, but.
Well, I would still, I would still have them all holstered.
Mm-hmm.
But you would all say that I do carry a laser rifle and 2 laser pistols.
And
And nothing, well, in a very large backpack, but nothing else really.
tell me, Korag, why haven't you been back to Gilcrest for 4 years? Exactly.
Let's just say I've been in a rehabilitation program here in Titan.
It's called
Okay, so-
prison.
Rehabilitation for what? Are you insane?
Comes from
Being
my
a half-orc.
I am a half-orc.
Rehabilitation for being a half-orc.
Trying to think of this rehabilitation for some supposed criminal activity.
Okay, well, hearing that, yeah, I am definitely paying attention now.
Yay!
So, you want to go back home. Who do you think would be there for you?
Oh, no one. But it's my home, and I would like to go back.
Do you own a house there?
No.
Do you know a sheriff?
Do I? Casey? What? I mentioned I know.
Yeah, and you
I
would have known
knew the sheriff.
Yeah.
Probably would have been well acquainted
Sheriff
with.
Bradley.
Yes, I do know of the sheriff.
Have you seen him recently?
Not in 4 years.
Well, he is back in Titan, or so the village people have been led to believe. So it's odd that you haven't seen him.
Titan's a big place.
Although Titan is a big place.
And I doubt he would come looking for me.
Why?
He's the one that arrested you.
Are you a troublemaker? The criminal activity, did he take you in?
Let me look.
No,
I have
you
it.
would have been arrested in Titan, not Goldcrest.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't arrested by the sheriff. I was arrested here.
I see.
Did you?
Well-
Did you ask what he was arrested for?
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of lean in just so not everyone can hear how he answers this question.
There's literally like 3 people in the bar.
And
Still.
The bar is
And-
fairly empty except for the group that came in together and you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is not that big a deal.
nothing escapes my ears. So.
I mean, I could. I have a thing where it could, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's save that for later. Smuggling.
Insight check.
Roll it.
He has no reason to lie to me.
25.
I mean, he already told you that he was arrested. How much more
Yeah, really.
can you get?
Like,
I
he has
mean,
no reason to
yeah,
lie.
he
Why?
seems on the up and up. Yeah, he was arrested for smuggling.
Alright. There are
I mean, he
varying
might-
degrees of crime.
Yeah, he may not be telling you everything about him, but he seems to be on the up and up with what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm giving you the facts, just not everything.
Yeah, which
That's-
I mean,
yeah.
someone you just met is not going to necessarily tell you
Yeah.
everything.
Totally understandable. I just want to make sure he isn't straight up lying about
no, he's not
smuggling.
straight up lying.
I don't know why he would, but...
I mean,
He's a criminal.
I'm from prison. I'm cool. Like, no, you're not. So,
I'm hip with the kids.
yeah,
He's a criminal. Criminals lie.
That's
Sure,
very
sure.
true.
Do people still like K-pop?
Oh my gosh.
Great. Yeah, thanks.
And your character dies.
I couldn't resist the joke. But yes, he's over upfront and honest.
Keegan says, so you're an entrepreneur.
Not particular. I guess I sort of was while I was in prison. I had more money then than I ever had any other time. So yes,
So you
sort
can
of.
smuggle things. You're a smuggler.
Yes, I actually can smuggle things pretty well.
Can you smuggle, say, a bike out of somewhere?
How big?
Bike-sized. A motorcycle.
Yeah.
Possibly. Depends on how much it weighs.
How much does it weigh? I say as I look towards Silas.
How much does it weigh? I ask Casey.
How much does a motorcycle weigh?
Usually quite a bit.
Yeah, it's quite a lot actually.
Well, it does vary. The smaller ones can be about 400 pounds. Wait, no, that's something else.
I'm gonna say around 300 pounds.
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
If
Is it like a Harley, or are we talking like a electric motorcycle? What are we talking here?
it's
Kind of
electric, it's probably even heavier.
It's
Yeah.
it's not a crotch rocket. It is like a
Proper motorcycle.
Harley style.
Harley style?
Not like a Fat Boy, but a long.
Like a cruiser.
Yeah, like a cruiser. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so probably like the 300, 400 range.
Yeah, 300 to 400 pounds. I'd say that's.
Okay.
Yes, I might be able to. I actually have an item to do this.
Well, my friend over here wants his bike back. It might be impounded. It might be being used. We don't know. But the cult I talked about has it.
Oh. Well, if you folk can get it back, I can certainly help get it out.
Something to think on then.
I think about now. Roach is done with like hanging stuff on his walls.
Yeah,
so-
Roach, you come back down the stairs from where you've been. and
With
you
me.
See this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the power armor guy and the blue guy come back down the stairs, and you see Keegan and the half orc having a conversation with Silas listening intently.
Oh, you're making friends. Great. And you are not strangling?
No,
Good.
this is Korag. He's from Guildcrest. He was just asking me what was going on there.
Oh. Oh, I actually, aren't we asking that?
Gilcrest, isn't that the city
I
where
was going to get to
everybody's
that.
being? Isn't that where everybody's being like turned into the super dangerous people?
Mm-hmm. That's the very place.
Okay.
I already told him about the cult.
Hmm.
Look, Korag, we might be going back soon. We do want to get some information first. Now, that might mean paying the sheriff a visit. So,
I can potentially help with it. Who is the who did you say the barmaid was?
You
Just
don't
a
know her
barmaid.
name. She's a young human.
The dwarven.
woman.
Oh,
She's a dwarf.
No, she's human.
Human. Is she attractive?
Ish.
All right.
I mean, you're drunk and you're in a bar. It's
I'm not drunk.
The only woman.
I'm not drunk at all. I don't drink. So.
Oh, Keegan, what is it that you're drinking?
I'm drinking a strong spirit. I don't know what it is. I just asked for something heavy.
Can I smell it?
Sure.
Can I
I just watch as he smells it like, But most people ask to drink it.
That kid.
can I
don't
What
want
you
that.
are drinking, Keegan, is basically a human-made whiskey that's made in an approximation of a dwarven style.
Oh, so this basically the same thing I drank in Gilchrist.
Yeah, but without the royal elements.
Right. Got it. Oh yeah,
that's
I forgot
awful.
about that. Actually, I do want to talk to the big man, barmaid, whenever he's around. Tell him Keegan wants to do business with him.
Yeah, of course. He's well, I mean, he's just taken off for the evening, but he'll be back in probably from mid-morning.
Sure thing, I'll be up.
Oh, hi, Mr. Half-Orc man.
Can I does my ear to the ground work at all with her?
I don't think she's I mean, if she's associated with the criminal underworld.
Well, that's just an option of you know, because it's criminal underworld, or the rough and tumble folk of the streets, or members of high society. You know.
I mean, I don't know.
Because
Okay.
my quarry is pretty much criminals, and this seems like
you have
an
a contact within every city you visit, so she would not be your contact.
Right.
You would have someone in this town,
Yeah.
who would be able to provide you with information.
okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna instead just put the heavy pistol back in its holster and make my way over to the bar and begin to wrangle what information I can from her. See if there's any information about what anything about this sheriff. See if she can provide any insight.
Okay.
And Kim, you were going to say something to Korag?
Hi there, Mr. Half-Orc man.
Hello.
This is Zephyr.
Oh,
Zephyr meet Korag.
oh my, you're the first Half-Orc that actually speaks. What do I say now?
Keegan looks at him like, really?
What do I?
I
what do
also
I
give
say
him that
now?
little like, what?
I don't understand. What do I say now? They always
Oh.
say hi, and then I don't.
Oh,
then I don't know what to do.
Zephyr, here's a pamphlet, and it is how to
Oh,
talk
I
to
could really-
how to talk to your green friends.
Greetings, Orc Blood. My name is Aiden Arcanine, and the rest of my friends here are... And I point to the rest of them who haven't introduced themselves. That's part of your... You gotta say your name, Rokas.
I'm Paladin Christopher Roaches, at your service. If you are to join us towards Gilchrist, can you handle yourself in a fight? It might be a bit... They have blades and magic and stuff.
So do I. So,
Magic. Fantastic.
Great.
More of them.
Just
Oh,
yeah. I share a look with Roach.
Yeah.
Like, oh god.
Yeah, you know
Another.
the office look like.
Yeah. Another one.
Roach, I learned a new thing.
Please don't explode.
No, I'm not gonna explode. It's something that happened when I was sleeping. You want me to show you?
Oh god.
Maybe.
Oh god. I'm gonna
we
activate
do
the,
not need to see some kid's morning wood, okay? This is not necessary.
Yeah. No.
It's a natural part of growing up.
Look,
Okay.
I think our friend Silas, you know people. You could go talk to some people, find out where the sheriff is. I
Yeah.
need to go to rest because I haven't had a good night's sleep.
Yeah. No problem.
As is Keegan walking off?
Well, he's taking the rest of the spirit that he has.
Sorry, what's your name? Orc friend of.
I said it like 5 times. His
It's
name is
Korag.
Korag.
Korag. Yes, I still right.
He doesn't listen.
All right, Cord.
Korg. Korag. I hope that you can help us in our investigation regarding your hometown in the morning. So if you were to either rent a room here or come back tomorrow morning, we can go on the way and make the world a better place together.
I think I will rent a room.
Great.
From now on, you are Cork.
Cork.
I hereby christen you.
There's so many people in this party I can just mess with.
Keegan, before you go to bed,
Yes.
it would be great, considering your condition, to have someone accompany you at all times, just in case
You want to watch me sleep? Is that what you're saying?
No. Seal us, maybe, though.
No.
It's probably best to. We don't know the extent of its control over you. Whilst it has subtle inclinations, it seems we don't know if it can take full control.
I can. Stay with
However,
him.
Casey, did it talk to me at all during the boil? During the ley line transmission?
It did not.
Interesting.
Has it talked to me since?
Not since that conversation when you were actually talking about it.
Aiden, you were saying?
I turn on my royal vision real quick.
Again? You're gonna really do this again?
You're gonna
Well,
die.
anyway, have I obtained any information from the barmaid in my efforts?
Roll me investigation.
Okay.
And Seeger, roll me a wisdom save.
Again.
My God! Again.
Nice one,
Oh.
dude.
I'm really
Okay,
curious
Just
what's
take
gonna happen.
control, demon. Just take control.
I do have
It's like. Sorry.
I do have
I
a
love that nat
passive
one.
16 investigation, but I'll roll it anyway. Okay, well.
I just like the idea the demon's like, this dwarf is very thick-headed, but that
You
fucking...
take 18 psionic damage.
Jesus. Jesus.
Okay, that's not happening again.
Delicious
Hey,
psionic
it only took him it only took him getting shot in the head twice before he realized it might not be a good thing.
Aiden
Two bullets are better than
what?
one.
As you
thick-headed.
again look at it, and it glares back at you.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
I know
well,
it's.
Thanks for
You have to tell
confirming
me
that.
that.
Yeah, thanks
Yes.
for confirming.
Appreciate it.
Do you? If you want, I can stay with him.
I would feel that it would be better if someone were to alarm the rest of us in case something were to go wrong. Keegan, I'm sure that that your mind is very strong, but you have to admit that things might go wrong. Just might.
I mean, I'm prepared. I'm immortal, and I can help out.
Keegan's just tugging on his beard and holding his head. Like,
Just in case.
Look, I don't care who
Alright.
accompanies me to bed. I just want to sleep.
I mean,
Okay.
also thinking during the rounds tomorrow, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have a passive 16 investigation, but I rolled a 4.
Okay. She seems fairly knowledgeable about the area around the bar. She does give you some good information about kind of some different things going on and hangouts in the area. But she doesn't specifically know the retired sheriff of Gilcrest. It's not someone that, if they've come in, they've not introduced themselves in such a way that she's remembered.
Okay.
Before Keegan goes up, he sort of like goes to move over to the stairs and then stops and says, "By the way, what is his name? Tell Silas what you know about him, Korak, about this sheriff."
Oh, of course. Casey, what do I know? I imagine I've had a few smaller run-ins and then maybe some worse ones later on, but not that many.
There you go. That is what he looks like and his name.
Tell me his name. Tell me what he looks like.
John Bradley.
He's a big man. A very large man.
He's
How big?
An elderly man, but I've just moved the Roll20 page to show him.
Yeah. You might want to move his image up one more square so we can see his name.
Is it not?
No.
No, I see it. You gotta, refresh.
Yeah. That's always a pain with this, though, because it takes forever to load everything.
Yeah. Silas pulls out like a small notebook and pen, and begins to write down the description that you're giving him.
I will.
He is fairly elderly. Korag, you do know that he's been the sheriff there for most of the time that you've been alive.
Mm.
He's served as sheriff of Gilcrest for 20+ years.
Human?
Human, yep. He is elderly. He's probably in his late 60s at this point. And Korag, you do know that he had 3 daughters.
Mm.
One of whom died tragically.
Mm.
One of whom moved away to Titan, and one of whom was still in the town when you left 4 years ago. You don't know what's happened to them since.
So for all I know, he could be here with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Keegan said.
Keegan said that he was here visiting his daughter, yeah.
Oh, okay, that would make sense. So find her and make it easier to find him. I imagine I still don't know where she lives.
No. You know that she came here to study, but you don't know where exactly or...
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. All noted.
Yep.
Yes.
And with that, Keegan goes upstairs.
Followed by his
I
stalk.
don't have a room. Keegan just sort of turns around and goes, I don't have a room.
You can have size old room, and Silas can have
Not
what's
size.
his face?
I'm just-
Tencent's old room.
How much is a room?
A room. If you're with this group, she does say that it'll be 1 gold a week.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
How much was I paying for my apartment?
You were paying about 20 gold a month for an apartment.
Ooh.
Can I just pay her for a night?
A night.
Whoa,
That
she's
sounds
not that
like
kind of
a-
barmaid, dude.
Wow.
I've been in prison for 4 years.
No, that's she will actually direct you. There is a place for that, but it's down the road in a much worse part of town.
I don't think this character would mind. So yes.
No, you should definitely mind. You know what happens every time you go to the seedy place.
No, that was you, Seeger. That was you every
You
time.
shut your fucking mouth.
I was there when it happened. We all warned you.
Anyway.
Well, you weren't there
I give
for
her
the most
the...
recent one, Taylor.
Oh,
Shut
it
your
happened
fucking
again.
mouth, Casey.
The way that Madman ended up in jail in Gilcrest was into doing a brothel as well.
Nice.
No, yeah, that one was Batman. Not me.
No, it wasn't. You guys said you should go interrogate there, and then.
And you're the dumbass who was like, brothels? That's where people know
what?
things.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's currently like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, for a nightly cost, with the discount for being associated with this group, 5 silver.
It is dark out, right?
It is
Yeah,
2 a.m.
2
It's
a.m.
dark out.
Yeah.
I pay up for 10 weeks. I give him 10 gold.
Do I still have my room?
Yeah, the original group members still have the rooms that were given to them.
Yeah.
And there are also still Tenzin. Well, there were 2 of you in each room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was with what's he called again?
Isn't he renting out Jamie's old room because of like the big dragon motif and whatever?
No.
He said that if your group no longer needed it, he could rent it out for a higher price now because of that.
Yeah, and we said keep it. We'll keep it for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
right,
is he making money?
I mean,
He charges a lot more if you're not part of this group.
yeah,
Why?
because we saved this
We
bar.
saved his bar, his entire bar,
You're getting the hero discount.
Yeah,
From what?
a bomb.
from a bomb.
Why is there always
Basically,
bombs involved with this group?
We there was a
That is a theme with this group.
someone set up like a terrorist attack and we threw the bomb down the well
Yeah.
and
And save
kind of
it that
saved.
Roll the bomb down the well,
I see.
and my
Uh,
feet will be free.
Well,
I think there was actually a couple adventurers who just recently went down there.
Oh, I have a feeling that there's a dwarf-related issue that's going on after this, but you know,
So-
I only know Casey, so
I see. Well,
I think Korag's not going to buy a room, but he is going to buy a drink.
yeah.
He's
I'm
just-
going to.
I go to
Go on.
Zai's room and I sleep.
that's coincidentally where I
So-
sleep too.
It's okay, I'm going to have to send you a thing for what he does for his 4-hour nap.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because you're going to like it.
So,
Where-
Casey, you're going to the dragon room.
Yeah.
Right. So this
That's
is
where
the
I'm
first time
staying, too.
Keegan's been up there.
yeah.
Zephyr, you know about this, but Keegan, when you go into this room that they direct you to, you notice that the rug that looks like it probably should have gone in the middle of the room has kind of been pulled off to one side, and in the middle of the floor of the room, burned into the floorboards, there seems to be this kind of softly glowing dragon inscription.
Huh.
I sort of
It's like 5 foot in diameter.
I sort of move the rug to get a better look.
It appears to be a very intricately burned dragon that, as it glows and shimmers, almost seems to be moving slightly. And as it is, it looks like a dragon kind of gliding in the wind. So it's that kind of very soft, rolling movement of the wings that actually makes it look like the dragon is flying. And it appears to be flying due south by slightly southwest.
Interesting.
I look at it, and I sort of like go and I touch it, like the inscription. I could cast Identify, I guess. Sure, I'll cast Identify.
You identify it. It identifies as a ritualistic summoning circle of divine type magic used to return someone to what is referred to as the Dragon Home.
Can it be used again? It's just like a, sort of like a teleportation circle.
It
In a way.
appears to be keyed to blood.
Dragon blood, I'm guessing?
No,
Just blood in general.
no.
Like a bloodline, maybe.
Like
maybe a bloodline?
Yes.
Interesting.
So you would have to be a part of the bloodline to basically go there. All right.
Or to use the circle, yeah.
Use the circle, yeah. Wonder if I could make a magic item that mimics it.
Hello, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
What
You
the
just-
fuck?
Hi.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
Sorry, now that Taylor's rejoined, the group's full, so there's no room for you anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
yeah.
you can't join
Like-
back.
literally just as I leave, he comes back. And you too, you little shit. I see you. You don't think you can just sit there and hide?
Again? Oh. See?
You all can suck my dick. I gotta go. So, thanks for that. Just
Enjoy
ruined my
work.
morning.
Enjoy work.
You could be
Yes.
here gaming with Taylor, but instead you're
Yeah,
not.
get out of here. You're not welcome.
Instead, I'm going to
haven't made
the
it
gym like a good injured girl.
Would you rather be at the gym or playing D&D?
Mm.
Good
There
question.
you go. Serves you right.
Well, my PT says my butt is looking very peachy, so I say the gym.
I don't think that's very proper if you have a boyfriend. You know, did you know that?
What is your PT saying? What?
Well, I mean,
Just
there
'cause
are
the guy's
certain
hitting on you
bound-
does not
there are legal boundaries between a therapist and the what.
You're lagging, man.
Seizures,
We can't hear
yeah,
you.
Seeger's having a
I
seizure.
don't think he's lagging. I think he just can't say words.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm having a
He's
stroke
distracted
right
by
now.
my
Fuck
peachy
it.
butt.
Just because your PT's hitting on you, you know, that does not have anything to do with you joining.
No, I was gonna say like there are boundaries between physical therapy and the person there.
She isn't hitting on me. She's just stating facts.
No.
It's about
I
my
think
butt.
I think she's crossing some serious boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't think.
She can cross them all she wants as long
I
as
was just
it's
about to say, I don't
about
think
my
Jamie-
ass.
I don't think Jamie minds.
Oh, I miss my twin. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go
Tough,
be
like I
sad
said,
now while you guys
Now,
are hanging
now
out
that
together.
Taylor's joined,
That's
there's
fine.
no room for you to rejoin now. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
you suck.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
But actually,
I
does anyone
fully
say anything
expected
when?
that.
So Corey gets himself a fresh drink and then says, "Well, I'm going to sleep," and then proceeds to walk out of the bar. Does anyone
Why?
question that?
Nah.
I am, well, I was gonna hang around, but I'm gonna follow him.
Oh,
I'm also
Okay.
leaving, but I'm not following either of them. So all of us are like, yeah, good, let's go
So
to sleep, and the
Korag,
three of
give
us
me
walk off.
Korag, give me perception, and Silas, give me
Stealth.
stealth. That's the one.
So-
I'll.
yeah.
Huh?
Nope, don't notice.
Nope.
I
Korag,
summoned
you
my
do not
familiar.
notice.
So you want me to send him what I sent you, Casey?
Yeah, if you just send him.
All right. So I'm gonna whisper you
Sorry,
something
what are
in
you
this.
doing, Aeon?
No, sorry. I was just gonna say I summoned my familiar and have him, the owl, watch over Keegan while he sleeps, and to alert me if anything suspicious happens, anything at all.
I sleep in the same room. I've gone to bed, by the way, together with
I'll say I left my obviously we have the boxes are inside, right? So
The boxes
I'll
are currently
leave.
in Keegan's wagon.
No, we carried them inside.
Oh, did you carry them inside? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll leave my my laser rifle, and I say that to the barmaid, keep an eye on it.
I mean, we're carrying the boxes upside to our rooms.
Yeah, but I don't have a room yet, like
Sure.
specifically.
I mean, you could leave it with one of us, though.
Well, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Enjoy that read.
Okay, and beyond that, I'd like to. Oh wait, no, it's 2 in the morning, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll get my 4 hours of meditation and then head out.
This coach was probably already slept, but he's like, sure, I'll take another 4 hours sleep.
I basically want to head out to some of the elves I talked to before. The ones that gave me information about the Paladin HQ and like the elves being in there. I want to head back to them and ask them if anything has been happening in the past few weeks within the city, like suspicious events, troubling things, you know, stuff like that. And if there's any update on the 2 missing elves that were never heard from.
Okay. That will be the next day. So is anyone else doing anything else this evening?
Yes.
Nope. Go for it.
Okay. Does the Paladin Order have a whistleblower protocol?
Yes. If you believe that there is anyone who is who has betrayed their oath, then that needs to be whispered to the what are referred to as the ears of the Lord of Darkness.
Yes.
Which basically there are a number of to describe it in a way that the real world will understand. Think of like a confession booth.
Mm-hmm.
Where you go in and no one can see who's in there, and there's someone on the other side who doesn't know who's in there. You can't see each other and all that kind of thing. They're kind of like that.
Okay.
And basically they are an anonymous group of knights who are who work directly for the Lord of Darkness.
Okay. I will try and do that in the midst of the night.
Okay, so you're going to go through town, head to the Order.
Yes.
And you're going to go and you're going to let the Order know what's going on.
Yeah. I won't tell everything.
Okay, if you message me what you are telling.
Sure.
Korag, you get to where you're going and you do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're there, you get hit in the foot by a spent autogun casing that someone seems to have flicked into.
Well, I'm gonna shift up and just look.
You turn and you look around and you see Silas from the bar.
Hey.
Actually, Silas, you still don't see him.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, how does he see me? Am I no longer stealth?
Well, you've had to step out to throw something at him. So
But
you would
can
have to
he see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're a knock, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, more than just that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I can see
whatever.
real good in the dark.
Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. So I saw him disappear, and I've flicked the casing.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I should not give away my position to anyone. How far away is he? Is he within 30 feet?
He would be within... He's just thrown something... He's like flicked a casing at you, so he's within 10, 15 feet.
So you're not going to hear me speak, but you will hear my voice.
Okay.
So, just ask you, what are you doing?
So you hear kind of his disembodied voice ask you that.
Mm-hmm. It's in common.
I pull out another casing and
Just flick it at me.
flick it. Direction. Slightly higher up.
And it hits what would appear to be nothing and then falls.
Uh-huh. Am I familiar with stealth technology?
You are, and you've also heard of invisibility magics.
Okay.
I will also say at the end of that, I would have told you that you can hear me, but I won't be able to hear you if you reply without speaking.
Okay. I speak aloud like, alright, I know you're here. Give up the tricks.
Clearly. Why did you follow me?
You're from Gilcrest.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, still from Gilcrest. What's going on? Why now?
I got released from prison today.
Yeah, smuggling, right?
Yeah, smuggling.
Yeah. Casey,
I love that he.
Well,
I just love that you're just having this out loud conversation, but no one can hear the other party.
well, there's no one here, so...
Yeah, I know,
You're in
just in
alley,
case.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked the alley.
Casey, did you say that, like, there was no bounty at all? Like, obviously not recently, but back 4 years ago?
Oh no! If you look back in like historic, that will take a bit of time, but you would be able to find some. Yes.
But there's nothing that I can
current.
recall.
No, nothing current. Nothing in the last couple of years that you've been around this area.
Okay. What were you smuggling?
I think me and you both would like to know that question. The answer to that question.
The likelihood is, because of the length of sentence, you would have probably been smuggling minor
I know it was
magical
bad.
items.
Yeah, I knew it was some sort of magical item, but I don't think I would have known the specific items.
Possibly not.
Yeah,
There are a lot of items that at that time especially would have been kind of
illegal.
on the gray market in Titan. They weren't necessarily fully illegal, but they were very tightly controlled, and it was much more profitable to get them into town unchecked.
Mm. Like unregistered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Well, whatever it is that you think you're gonna achieve, keep it within the bounds of the law. I'm not gonna turn people in, but if you make a name for yourself as a criminal, I will be forced to take you out.
Just no reply to that.
I am the law.
I flick another. I flick another casing at him.
Okay.
And then I leave.
I'm just gonna pick the casings up and put them in my bag and go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the tavern, and who is in there? In the like the main room.
I think everyone's left now.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
much.
think everyone's gone up to their rooms. So it's
Right.
just the barkeep.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how fit is she?
on a scale of 1 to 20, she's a 13.
Oh, she's a child.
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm giving you her
Is it
charisma.
charisma?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
13 is above our average.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay on the charm.
I'm sure she gets that all the time. She's a fucking bartender.
Yep. Believe me, you don't get far as a bounty hunter without making friends. And I'm not trying to seduce her. I'm just trying to
Bone her.
make friends with her,
Give me a
basically.
persuasion roll.
Anybody else heard him bribing her right now?
Mm,
18. Oh.
Wow.
She's nice. She's polite. She talks to you. But you can very easily tell that she knows you're trying to butter her up.
Mm.
And you can tell that she is not being taken in by it. Not
Okay.
necessarily that she's not telling you anything, because there's a lot of things she has no reason not to tell you. So she is still telling you things, but you can tell that you're not swaying her to give you anything that she's not intentionally giving.
Right. Okay. Well, I am gonna lay a stack of 10 gold coins on the counter and retire to a room.
Let her know which room number it is. Like,
Whatever's available.
Preferably her.
No.
That's not what you did.
Aha. Yeah, I'm gonna retire and grab my rifle on the way up.
And you head up.
Any funky dragon shit going on in my room?
Nope. It's that. There's one room exactly in this place that has that funkiness going on.
Ah, okay, thank God. Right.
And it's all because of the girl that just popped into the call and then popped out again.
Right. Well, then I am going to bed. After I take off my hat and hang that on the back of the door, and take off my coat and brush it down, and then hang that up behind the door, and take off my waistcoat and hang that in the cupboard.
Okay, this is getting.
And I take off my tie and my suspenders. I take off my suspenders as well.
I breathe in.
We don't need to.
I breathe out.
And
I blink.
I take off
again.
the harness of like 15 magazines of ammunition that I'm wearing and hang that up. And then I go to bed.
And by the way, I'm not going back to the flagon. I'm staying at the barracks waiting for reception time for Lord Hessen. Like when, I would let his page know that I wish to update him on the task, and I basically waiting for his like office hours.
Okay. So the next morning, we know what Roach is doing. We know what Aodin's doing. Does anyone else have plans for the next morning?
Yeah. If anyone else is.
Nothing to do. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna spend. I was told to watch over the dwarf, so I'll watch over the dwarf.
I'm going to try and get a head start on finding the sheriff.
Yes.
And I'm going to use this to help myself move around the city.
You criminal.
Nice.
I knew it. I knew it. I am, well, it's criminal background versus bounty hunter background, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not criminal. It's not the criminal background.
All right.
I mean,
I think it's urchin.
It is urgent.
Yeah.
All right. Urchin versus
criminal.
urban bounty hunter.
Yep, pretty much.
To find my contacts and see if they can fill me in.
Okay. Your contact. I'm just going to set this up because he probably will reoccur.
Great.
Unless you kill him the first time you meet him. At which point I'm going to,
No. Developing contacts takes years. I'm not going to kill one.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
Not unless there's a bounty on him.
No,
In which
certainly
case-
does not have a bounty on him.
Well, he is apparently called. Oh no, I was going to say his name is Elspeth.
Don't judge him. He's a free
No,
man. Free woman.
It's like, oh, you're ex-con? Mm-hmm. I'll keep my ass on you, boy.
Once a con, always a con.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that okay? Granddaughter.
Samuel LaFord.
Samuel LaFord.
Did he make a pickup truck?
It's Lefford. It's obviously Lefford, not
No,
LaFord.
it's LaFord. It's LaFord. This is American speak, okay?
Lefford.
Learn,
There you go.
learn your shit.
Samuel LaFord
Oh my
is
god.
a clerk at the city records office.
Excellent.
And he, obviously, as a clerk, has access to a great number of files that are pertinent to contracts, bounties, arrests, movements, things of that nature. So he is able to cut through a lot of red tape for you.
Mhm. Well, I when I go to find him, I have left behind my travel overwear. You know, my hat and my heavy coat. I've just gone in my suit. And do you want? In fact, do you want to do Korag? Because I need to be right back. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm using that to move around the city faster and looking for the sheriff. I imagine he won't be too hard to find.
I am worried.
Did I murder the sheriff? No.
So, Taylor, how's school?
I'm almost done.
Like, yes, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man.
It's great, man.
Starting to.
Go ahead.
I'm back for the rest of the year,
Cool.
at the very least.
Nice. Glad to have you back.
Yeah. I got excited making this character. He's gonna be fun.
Nice.
Some of you might end up hating him, but he's gonna be fun.
It's fine, man.
Well,
Oh.
as soon as I saw his class, I was like, ooh, I don't
Yeah.
like this. I don't like this.
Good thing you don't know my patron.
Yeah.